Hello and welcome to More Things Japanese. Today we're making katsudon. Katsudon is fried pork cutlet over a rice bowl. So here I've got two pork cutlets that have already been trimmed and tenderized. I'm adding salt, pepper, and garlic just to season them a little bit. In a separate fry pan, you're going to want to cook some vegetables to go with the pork. So a little bit of olive oil in a non-stick pan or fry pan. And I went with green pepper, carrots, onions, garlic, and mushrooms. Probably want to add the mushrooms a little bit later because they'll cook faster than the rest of the vegetables. You cook them on low so that it times with the rest of your meal. While your vegetables, you want to have your oil heating up as well, so make sure you have that going on a separate pan. So here we have cornstarch, flour, and breadcrumbs, and one beaten egg. You want to first dredge the meat in cornstarch, and then take it over to the flour, and then finally breadcrumbs. And in between each, you'll drip it in the egg to keep everything together. The cornstarch is optional, but it does make for a little bit better texture, I think. Once your oil is heated to about 160 degrees, you can put the pork cutlets in the oil. You want to turn your heat down to low, and the temperature will decrease down to about 140, which is fine. You can keep it going around 140 for about 10 minutes. As the katsudon cook, you're going to want to turn them over, but be careful not to puncture the breading. Here, add a little bit of soy sauce for flavor to the vegetables. You can add a little bit more than that if you'd like. And a little bit to the egg, that'll go on top of the katsudon at the end. Okay, so the katsudon are done. I upped the temperature the last minute or so to 160 to finish them off and keep them warm. So you're going to transfer them either straight to a cutting board and then to your katsudon, or you can let them drip and that'll remove a little bit more of the oil for a little bit healthier katsudon. It should be that golden brown color, and that'll be cooked all the way through. So now you should have your rice ready to go. It should be still warm. Put your warm vegetables right on top of that. So my recipe is just enough for 2 servings. Of course, you can make as many as you want. When you're frying like this, it usually is easier to make more than less. Okay. Finally, we're ready to cut the katsudon. So pull them out. You want to make sure you use a different knife than you used to trim them at the beginning, or at least to clean the knife. and they'll be hot, and you want to keep them hot so that when you put the raw egg over top, it will cook through. But you can tell it's all cooked through, no pink. Successful. And final touch, 1 raw egg beaten with a little bit of soy sauce and over top. And that raw egg will cook in the hot steamed rice and over the hot katsudon. But if you're not sure, use it at your own risk.